Talk about the weather industry now. This just warms my heart, a Valentine's Day with temperatures like this, right,
Yeah,
Ken?
that's right. Absolutely, Kim. Yes, that's right. Yeah, happy Valentine's to all, and a nice day to be out and about, whatever you're doing to celebrate.
Yeah, and your heart's going to get warmed even more tomorrow. Some people might even, last week we hit 70. And people were telling me they turned on the air conditioning, which I think is a little dramatic, but
I had mine on today on the way to work. I did. It was warm. It was warm.
Wait till tomorrow because I think we're going to make a run for 70 again. So another possible record breaker as we keep the warm weather going. And it warms up even more than what we had today. We have these showers back to the west. They're taking their time getting here, and they're going to have a little trouble to overcome the dry air that we have initially. But as it stands, we're going to stay dry for the next little bit. And my camera just started to get wonky on me. There it goes. Current conditions, we have 53 degrees, southeasterly winds at 6 miles per hour. The dew point is way down to 15. That gives us 22% relative humidity. And with that the case, a lot of the moisture that's moving in here is evaporating. And as it evaporates, it's going to juice up the atmosphere. But it's going to take some time for the rain to actually turn on. So I don't think we have to worry about that till after midnight. In the meantime, we get to enjoy some mild to warm temperatures. Warm 53 right now in Pittsburgh, back to Irwin, over into Wheeling, Uniontown also at 53 degrees, 55 in Blanesburg, the hot spot down in Morgantown at 56. Then we have a pool of mid to upper 40s as you go from Zealy to Butler to Newcastle to Clarion up into Franklin. But generally we're looking very, very warm. And as we continue through the rest of this evening, we're looking at 52 degrees by 8 o'clock, 10 p.m. if you're doing a late night dinner type thing for Valentine's Day, still about 50 degrees. So some very warm temps take us through the night, and we'll bottom out at 45, which is well above the 39 degree high temperature average we have for this time of year. And that's what we're going to bottom out at early tomorrow morning. And then our temperatures take off. We're looking at highs near 70 in Pittsburgh, 71 in Beaver, 70 in Morgantown, in Waynesburg, upper 60s most everywhere else. And when it comes to the temperatures, you can see early in the morning, low 50s. We build up by lunchtime to the mid 60s, and then we'll get those additional degrees taking us up to 70 for later in the afternoon. And the record high temperature for tomorrow is 69. That's set in 1954, and that is at risk of being toppled. Right now, we are forecasting 70 degrees for our high temperature tomorrow. Now, we do have some clouds that will be with us over the coming hours, but overnight is when we see that rain chance start to ramp up. And this will be around 3 a.m. where we get our chances for rain. And it won't last too terribly long because I think by daybreak, most of this rain is gone aside from a very isolated shower. And then we chip away at the clouds. And through the day, we get more and more sunshine coming in along with those very warm temperatures. So I think you're going to like how tomorrow turns out if you like warm weather. Now, when it comes to tonight, as I mentioned, clouds late tonight. We see some of those showers turning on, and those winds will be picking up. So they're not going to be too bad this evening, but tomorrow, wind gusts around 45 miles per hour at times. We are going to be clearing those skies out through the day, and those temperatures top off at 70 degrees. So quite warm, potentially record-breaking warm for tomorrow. Now, over the next 7 days, these temperatures, they're not going to stick in the 70s. We get the lower 60s on Thursday, which is still very warm for this time of year, but rain and thunder come with this. As a cold front comes in, it drops the temperatures through Friday, a few flurries during the day, and then we get back into some sunshine and another warming trend for Sunday and Monday.